It was originally designed to break through the heavy fortified defensive positions of the Finnish army during the Winter War. The KV-2 was built on a KV-1 chassis. The turret could then house the brand new 152 M10 howitzer, so instead the engineers spent time building its new turret. This new turret is almost twice as tall and big as a standard KV-1 turret, while retaining its small turret ring. The tank had several prototypes such as the 122 gun and the 107 gun. Both were cancelled due to the 107 was lacking ammunition and the 122s were just used for early pre-production and been replaced entirely by 152. There were several variants of the turret, but it was later replaced by the boxy turret. Compared to the slope one, it gives more better working condition for the crew. The tank arrived late and breaching with the heavily fortified Mannerheim line of the Finnish army. Despite being late, it managed to destroy some small bunkers and fortifications. Finnish anti-tanks were proven ineffective towards these depth ridges. They abandoned shooting it after several unpenetrated rounds. But most of the KV-2 casualties were mostly knocked out by enemy infantry, taking out its tracks and rears. There was one unconfirmed account that a lone KV-2 managed to hold an advancing German forces for a full day. It was said it survived multiple anti-tank shots from different anti-tanks fielded by the Germans that time. There were no penetrations found until it ran out of ammo and abandoned by crews. Although the story isn't clear as anyone was hoping for, it's still showing the design of the Soviet heavy tank before the advancement of German anti-tanks comes to the field. The tank could prove to be a reliable asset if it's placed on strategic positions, mostly dug-ins and being stationary on flatlands. Because of its immense size and its trouble maneuvering terrain, because of its huge turret, the gun upon firing jammed the turret ring or sometimes damaged the engine and the gearbox of the tank. The KV-2 is sometimes to be found unreliable because of these things. Majority of these tanks were abandoned due to breakdowns and loss of fuel. And by October 1941, the production stops for these depth ridges as there was enough technical progress with these tanks, and the army no longer needed one as the T-34 and the KV-1s are enough against the invading German forces. In World of Tanks Blitz, the KV-2 is a powerful heavy tank, seated on tier 6. It boasted with a thick frontal and turret armor that can absorb and deflect shots when angled. The tank is upgraded with additional engine power and a devastating types of guns in its armory, the 107 and the 152 gun. In the game, those two guns serve different purposes, as the 107 able to dish out more DPM than the 152 ones, while the 152 focuses on single powerful shots that takes out or crumbles powerful tanks on its tier and beyond. The tips of playing the tank is to be at the second line of heavies, as you are a powerful damage dealer, but your armor, while being thick, can still be easily penetrated by premium ammunition and tanks with bigger guns, as your sole job is to support your team by bullying or finishing heavily armored vehicles with your high explosive splashes. Always be careful, as you have a very slow reload, which is enough to take you down very easily. Take cover, reload and fire again from a safe distance from your cover, and repeat. The 107 can be both for defensive and offensive style of gameplay, as it boasts with a higher rate of fire compared to the 152. It also has the best DPM damage at 105 and off on its tier. The heaviest main purpose of a match is to be the shield of your team. Don't get scared when you get hit. Fight back once your gun is reloaded and covered. Don't go alone, as they can easily overwhelm you. And lastly, heavies do not camp behind your teammates. And I hope you're gonna enjoy this KV-2 mastery. And thank you for watching. Merry Christmas, everyone. Marco here. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a blast for this year. I greatly appreciated all the dudes on my Discord who helped me record all these cinematics. Thank you so much, and hoping we could make more of these things by next year. Also subscribe, help me reach 500 subscribers before the year ends. And anyways, thank you so much for watching.